Chosen one, let me reveal something personal. I can tell you exactly what you've endured, how hard you fought, and every burden you've carried in silence. This isn't a guess. It's a promise of what I'm about to do for you. Don't skip this message because the next 2 minutes could change everything. Chosen one, pay close attention. You didn't just show up here by chance. Heaven has planned every step of your journey up to this point. It's not by chance that you found these words. This is a divine appointment, a holy alignment, and God's perfect time to come into your timeline. The living God Spirit tells you that you are on the verge of a supernatural release, a huge financial breakthrough that will take away all your fears and feelings of lack. Blessed one, every night you couldn't sleep, every secret tear and every weight you carried in silence led you here to cross over, not to fall down. There was no point in waiting. The struggle was a warm-up. Today, heaven tells you that your plan has been approved. Your money has been released and your future is fully supported by the hand that made the earth and the heavens. In Philippians 4 verse 19, the Bible says, "My God will meet all your needs based on His riches in glory in Christ Jesus." That promise is not for tomorrow. It's alive at the moment. Picked one. Take a deep breath. The dry spell is ending. The floodgates of God's provision are opening. You are no longer supported by work. Instead, overflow carries you. This is the start of your life with money. Listen to me with your spirit. Chosen one. Your pain did not go to waste. It was all part of a bigger plan. Every night you lay awake wondering if you would make it. Every tear that fell without anyone seeing, and every anxious thought that pressed against your soul while you were just trying to hold things together. You thought you were breaking, but heaven was getting stronger. What felt like failure was actually getting ready. You were getting ready for a special moment in your life. That time has now come. You won't have to work hard to get through this next part of your life. It won't be built by hard work, sweat, or desperate proof. Those times are over. An out-of-this-world change has begun. You have moved past the survival cycle and are now in the overflow phase. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, snorts, and it will be given to you is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose. Join the conversation and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. Snorts, chosen one. Heaven is showing you through your life what it will be like when God pays for your destiny. God isn't giving you free stuff. He is letting plenty come out. He's not just paying the bills for today. He is making plans for your tomorrow. He is paying for everything. Your health, your happiness, your peace, and your journey. Take a look. You used to get hit by doors when they shut. Chances were gone before you could seize them. Bills piled up like mountains and got in the way of your peace. Still, you made it through. That you made it through showed that you were never left alone. It was heaven that kept you going until now. And the Spirit speaks to you today. No more not having. No more being scared. Stop being so desperate. Listen up, chosen one. This is not just casual encouragement that I'm giving. Yes, it is activation. Now you know for sure that God has already moved in your favor. So have faith. In the comments, write your best wishes. If you type the number 99, it's not by chance. It's a sign from the prophets that you are in line with heaven's release. When the chosen come together in faith, heaven gives them power. We are being invited by God right now. Have another dream. What dream did you bury because you thought it was too hard to come true? What desire did you hold back because it seemed too dangerous? Bring it back. Say it out loud. Make a strong claim. The Bible tells us that the tongue has the power to kill or live. The air changes, shape to fit your words when you speak with faith. Take a moment to align yourself. Enjoy this video. Sign up if you haven't already. Say what you agree with. Why? Because every time you do something, it's an act of faith. It makes you more in line with this word. Together, we are setting the frequency of heaven, which is making the sound of abundance come out over you louder. Dear chosen one, this is not about short-term help. This is a takeover by God. You are no longer just barely getting by. You no longer have to worry about how you'll get through the month. You are not getting crumbs from God. He is letting go of too much. Overflow that doesn't just fix leaks but builds your whole foundation from scratch. Overflow that makes you feel good, makes you walk tall and brings resources after you. The money will come. Yes, doors will soon be open. Yes, divine answers are on the way. But rest is coming, which is more valuable than all of that. A holy rest that doesn't make sense in any way. People will wonder, how are they so calm? And the answer is easy. It doesn't make sense. It's not natural. You've worked hard enough to get this far. Now God's money is taking over and your life is moving into the flow of His plenty. Chosen one, let me tell you what starts to happen when you get money from God. Ideas that didn't seem important or possible at first start to feel more important. They look like writing on paper no longer. They shine with the help of heaven. All of a sudden, resources start to show up. The right people start to come your way. People who see the oil in your life as mentors, supporters, and investors. These are not just random meetings. They are messages from God that are meant to help you find what He put inside you. You need to understand that this is more than just a financial blessing. This is an assignment. God doesn't just make provision for comfort. He lets provision for purpose go. He's not giving you money to pay a bill. You have the money to take charge of your life, make things, build things, and have an effect on other people. We can't put off answering your call any longer. Heaven has already given the go-ahead for the release. Remember the dreams you put aside. You might have written them down years ago, but put them away because you thought they were impossible to come true. They were not made up. They looked like plans. They were put in your heart by God for a reason. And that reason is now. The resources that go with those plans are now being made public. You never wasted your time waiting. Delay did not mean denial. Divine planning made it possible. Every time you felt stuck, it wasn't for nothing. Not every detour was a punishment. It was a change of topic. Every path that was blocked was God pointing you in the right direction. The energy that felt locked up is now being let out like a river breaking free. Can you feel it, chosen one? The gates are opening for the flood. Heaven doesn't depend on banks or systems to provide for us. The world depends on weak buildings, but you have access to a source that never runs out. That's why you can't compare yourself to other people. Some people may have missed you, doubted you, or even thought you weren't worth much. For God never needed their approval, though He already had everything set up for the plan. Nothing, not rejection, not lack, not a mistake from the past can stop what He planned when the time comes. Grace is changing the way you talk about money right now. It's not about trying hard or showing that you deserve it. It's about getting something. You have been chosen to walk with divine ease and show others how to do the same. How does that look? It looks like unexpected progress. It looks like doors are opening without you having to knock. It looks like you got blessings out of the blue. It looks like a place to rest in the middle of a storm. When God gives you money, worry goes away. From now on, you won't have to stress about staying alive all the time. You will do well, make things, and help other people. This is not a short-term fix. It never stops. The flow starts over with each new day. When you wake up, food will be ready for you. Every move you make will bring you a favor that was already planned. With each step forward, resources that are in line with your chosen path will appear. Don't back down now. Don't miss this moment by thinking about why me or what if it doesn't last. It's not luck. This is not a mistake. This is the will of God. You were made for this, called to this, and picked for this. Everything you need is flowing because it was always yours. Walk with confidence. Hold your head high. Make plans again and dream big. Your money has already been approved in heaven. And you can start the release process right away. As this awakening grows inside, you know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Koi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says, this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Chosen one, let's look into this truth more. The change is clear when God decides to pay for your life. What was delayed suddenly moves faster. What was kept from coming out starts to show up without warning. The doors that looked like they were always locked start to swing open wide. This is the mystery. None of it is your fault. It is the flow of God working for you. You've been carrying too much for too long. You've always been worried about whether there would be enough. But now you are entering into a chapter where heaven declares enough struggle. This is your season of overflow. And this overflow isn't just for survival. It is for legacy. God is not giving you just enough to get by. He is releasing more than enough so you can rise, give, build, and bless. Chosen one, think about what that means for your daily life. No longer will you wake up with panic about bills. No longer will you spend nights calculating whether your resources will stretch. Instead, you will experience a steady flow of provision, unexpected credits, debts dissolving, contracts signed with ease, promotions that bypass logic. These are not coincidences. They are messages from heaven confirming I am with you. I'm going to cover you. I am funding your mission. And it's not only about money. Divine funding includes wisdom, strategy, and clarity. Ideas that once felt confusing will suddenly make sense. Paths that seemed foggy will clear. Relationships that drained you will fall away and new alliances will arrive to help you build. God funds not only your wallet but also your purpose, your strength, your peace. That is why you will notice every part of your life shifting. Your thoughts, your energy, even the atmosphere around you. Chosen one, don't be surprised when people around you start asking questions. They will see the difference. They'll wonder, how did everything change so quickly? Some may even whisper, it doesn't make sense, and they'll be right. It doesn't make sense to the natural mind because this isn't natural. It's supernatural. You will know deep in your spirit that it wasn't you who made it happen. It was heaven's decree. This is why you must stay expectant, open, and aligned. A funded life is not a one-time blessing. It is a lifestyle. Every step you take is covered. Every move forward is supported. Every dream you dare to voice is backed by the Creator. Don't shrink back into old patterns of fear. Don't let worry trick you into thinking this will fade. You are chosen, and because of that your provision is sustained by grace. What you used to chase is now commanded to come to you. The nights of crying yourself to sleep are behind you. The days of scrambling to figure everything out are over. You have entered a reality where abundance meets you not by force but by alignment. You are more than enough. And the one who chose you is more than capable of sustaining every promise spoken over your life. Chosen one, lift your head. Walk with confidence. Speak with boldness. Make plans again. Dream with courage again. Because the divine transaction has already begun and you are living in the flow of supernatural funding. Chosen one, listen carefully. What you are stepping into now is not fragile and it is not temporary. This shift is not a short burst of blessing that fades away with time. It is a holy reroute, a permanent redirection of your life into supernatural flow. You are entering the stage where your identity as God's chosen one becomes the access pass to unlimited provision. There will be no more striving, no more begging, no more chasing after what you already carry. You are learning the language of trust and it sounds like peace. You are learning the rhythm of grace and it feels like rest. You are learning to walk in alignment and it moves like favor. This is the life you were always meant to live, receiving freely, creating boldly and walking in fullness, chosen one. Every time you looked at your bank account and felt fear, every moment you wondered if you'd ever break free from the cycle of lack, all of that is being reversed right now. What you feel in your spirit is real. The invisible hands of heaven are lifting you. The grace of God is carrying you. The same hand that set the stars in the sky is now funding your journey. You are no longer living on borrowed resources or borrowed time. You are being resourced by eternity itself. That means no more compromises. You are not forced to accept crumbs just to get by. You are not settling for less than what has already been promised to you. The financial favor coming into your life is not just relief. It is strategy. It is God saying, I am giving you what you need to build, to lead, to create, to give. Your purpose is too powerful to be delayed by depth or choked by fear. Chosen one, it is time to release the old thinking. That mindset of survival, of holding back, of shrinking so others can feel comfortable that no longer serves you. That was training for the wilderness. But you are stepping into Canaan. You are not in survival anymore. You are in flow. You are in favor. You are in abundance. And as this divine funding pours in, you will see shifts in every area of your life. Your relationships will change because you will no longer connect from fear but from confidence. Your thoughts will change because your mind will be anchored in peace. Even your body will feel lighter because when the spirit is free from worry, everything else comes into alignment. People will notice something different about you. They won't be able to explain it, but they will sense it. Your presence will carry a weight and authority and aura that cannot be explained by logic. Some may even feel intimidated, confused, or envious. But you are not here to convince anyone to understand. You are here to walk boldly in what God has released. Contracts will arrive in your hands without you begging. Opportunities will open where you once faced rejection. And when you show up this time, you won't show up desperate. You'll show up knowing you are fully backed by heaven. That is what it means to be chosen. Expect the unexpected. Expect miracles to become your new normal. Expect divine deposits in your accounts, in your heart, and in your mind. Expect solutions you didn't plan for and invitations you once only dreamed of. Chosen one, you are not just stepping into new blessings. You are stepping into a new identity. You are living proof of what it looks like to be funded by God. Chosen one, lean in because what's happening in your life right now is more than breakthrough. It's transformation. You are not just receiving provision. You are becoming someone new in the process. Heaven is not only placing resources in your hands. It is shaping your spirit, building your confidence, and refining your identity. You are becoming the person who doesn't panic when a need arises because you already know the supply is in motion. You are becoming the one who speaks with certainty, not hesitation, because you've tasted what it feels like to be fully backed by divine provision. You are becoming someone others look to for guidance because your peace has become their example. This is the essence of being chosen. It's not about what you own but who you are becoming through alignment. Chosen one, you must see this. You walk and the road appears. You move and the snorts, resources show up. You rest and God works. That weight you carried for years. That pressure you thought was yours to bear. It is lifting. The voice that whispered, "It's all on you," is being silenced. You were never created to carry that kind of burden. You were designed to partner with divine supply. This is not fantasy. It is faith made real. You did not earn this and you cannot buy it. It is the reward of your alignment, the fruit of your faithfulness. You stayed when it was hard. You believed when there was no evidence. You didn't betray your spirit just to fit in. And now that hidden faith is pulling blessings from realms you couldn't even imagine. Your outer world is shifting, but your inner world is changing too. You are no longer motivated by lack, fear, or comparison. You are moving from a place of security, knowing you are protected, resourced, and loved by a power greater than any system on earth. The true currency of your life is divine favor, and the return on your faith is multiplying beyond measure. Chosen one. This season will stretch you into bold decisions. You will say yes to opportunities that once terrified you. You will walk away from situations that once held you back, not out of arrogance, but out of clarity. Because when you are funded by God, you are no longer for sale. You can't be manipulated by scarcity. You won't shrink to fit anyone's expectations. You will stand tall because you know your worth is already established in heaven. Let this sink in. You are covered, supported, and funded. From this day forward, your needs are not your problem. They are God's promise. You are not a warrior. You are a receiver. A receiver of supernatural resources, a receiver of divine wisdom, a receiver of holy rest. The striving ends here. The panic no longer fits who you are becoming. The weight that tried to crush you, was really preparing you to carry blessing with boldness. Now you can hold it. Now you can manage it. Now you can walk into everything that is unfolding with strength, clarity, and confidence. Chosen one, this is your funded life, and this is only the beginning. Chosen one, let me remind you, your entire life is about to testify. Every detail, every corner, every hidden place is about to reflect the hand of God funding you. This is not about one answered prayer or one sudden breakthrough. This is a complete reordering of how you experience provision, security, and peace. Your inbox will carry evidence, unexpected opportunities, approvals you thought were long forgotten. Your home will carry evidence. Debts dissolving. Responsibilities handled with ease. Your health will carry evidence. Peace in your body where stress once ruled. Even your joy will carry evidence because the heaviness of worry has been lifted. You are entering into alignment where every part of your life becomes a living testimony of divine support. Chosen one, understand you were not chosen just to survive. You were not called to scrape by and hope for small mercies. You were called to rise, to lead, to demonstrate to the world what it looks like to be fully backed by the Creator of heaven and earth. The funding being released into your life is not ordinary provision. It is strategy. It is wisdom. It is clarity. It is the divine blueprint, showing up right on time to activate the next phase of your journey. And yes, some people will fall away as this shift happens. When divine funding enters your life, it exposes who was only present during your lack. That is not punishment. It is purification. Not everyone can walk with you into this next level. Not everyone is meant to handle the weight of your increase. But hear me clearly. You are not losing. You are being refined. God is protecting what He's placing in your hands. Because this wealth, this favor, this overflow, it's not just for you. It is entrusted to you. You are not simply a receiver. You are a steward. You are trusted with increase because your heart is anchored in something greater than money. Money does not define you. It follows you. It serves your assignment. It aligns itself to your obedience. Chosen one. You no longer have to chase resources. When you walk in obedience, resources chase you. When you step in faith, doors open before you knock. When you declare boldly, provision responds like a magnet. The frequency of your faith calls forth what you need. This is why you are not operating from fear anymore. You are flowing from favor. And this favor cannot be earned. It is not a paycheck for performance. It is a reward for faithfulness. It shows up after the silent seasons when you kept believing. It surrounds you like a shield when doubt tries to creep in. It whispers, "You are right on time. You're not behind. You're not behind schedule. You are aligned with heaven's release." Chosen one. The only thing required of you now is trust to open your hands and let go of the belief that it's all up to you. It never was. You are being invited to rest in the current of provision, to walk with the assurance that what you need is already on its way. You are being taught a new language, the language of trust. And it feels like peace. It moves like grace. It looks like favor unfolding step by step. Chosen one, now is the time to move differently. You are not the same person who once questioned every step. Paralyzed by fear of not having enough, you are walking into a season where your first response is no longer worry but faith. Instead of asking, "How will I afford this?" you'll say, "It's already taken care of." That's the difference between keeping going and having too much. You are no longer in survival mode. You are now in divine alignment. You're no longer stuck in cycles that held you back. You are now set up for abundance. The new world you're living in is not fragile. God's hand keeps it going. You can think of it as a divine bank account with your name on it that is full of resources, ideas, and chances when you choose faith over fear. It's like taking something away that is already yours. The best part, this account always has money in it. Chosen one. Your next chapter is not based on luck or chance. It comes from heaven, serves a purpose, and has always been okay. Therefore, nothing, not even the things you did wrong in the past, can stop what's coming. Take a moment to understand that truth. You can finally take a deep breath. You can finally take a break. There's no need for you to figure it all out by yourself. Snorts, the stress that kept you up at night is going away. The weight that was trying to break your spirit is being taken away. Help from God is here. This change will never go away. It's a holy detour that lines up your steps with supernatural help. As of right now, you are walking under something that can't be shaken. You're moving into a rhythm where your needs are being met and then some. This is what it means to have heaven pay for your life. Pay attention to the signs, chosen one. There were times when you didn't believe in yourself and when you thought your resources were not enough. Those fears are being replaced by facts. It will start to show up in small ways at first. Bills paid on time, discounts that came as a surprise, and new opportunities appearing without much trouble. The flow will get stronger as long as you stay aligned. More important deals, strategic connections, and sudden breakthroughs. These are not picks. They are signs from heaven that you are where you should be and at the right time. You might have thought that your prayers were taking longer than usual, but they were actually getting stronger. The set is now out. The unseen is becoming visible, and you'll know it's God because it won't make sense. It will only take months to do something that should have taken years. What seemed impossible will be easy to do. Prepare yourself. Chosen one. This money isn't just for your comfort. It has to do with your calling. It's about making things that other people will use and enjoy. It's about letting people who come after you, and the idea is to break patterns that have been holding back your family line and start a legacy of wealth. God is putting more trust in you because you have been good with little. So get up, hold your head high, speak with confidence, and walk with pride. No more worrying. God's days of ease are here. You are no longer pleading for good things to happen. They are where you live. No longer a lack, no more being scared. Don't be afraid anymore. You are fully living the reality of having enough money to live on. Listen to it again, chosen one. This is not a season for barely getting by. This is a season of incredibly good luck. You're also just in time for the release. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you" on this platform. Every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer war. Share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now. Join the family and see your heavens open. As we move on to the last part, chosen one, let me seal this word in your mind. You're not living from one paycheck to the next, praying and hoping that something will change. You are walking into extra money. What seemed like a dream at first is now your everyday life. God is building a new framework around your life. One piece at a time, moment by moment, a foundation for plenty, peace, and purpose. You are now surrounded by provision, protection, and purpose. There is a holy wind behind you that is carrying you farther than your strength could ever do. It's not just about meeting needs or paying bills. This is about being brave. God is giving you strength. He is giving you the strength to tell the truth, set limits, and walk like a leader. Fear of not having enough is going away, and your true self is rising along with it. You are a force, chosen one. Of course, you are there. This very life of yours shows what it means to be sustained by heaven. This new energy is starting to affect everything around you. There will now be ease where there was resistance. Where there was delay, things will move faster now. People will now notice you where they didn't before. Not out of pride, but because you finally know how valuable you are. You don't need to defend your plenty. You don't need to say why you're blessed. Funding from God doesn't come with an apology. You have to do the work. It's not just you who benefits from your wealth, peace, and freedom. They're meant to overflow, touch other people, and open doors that were locked. You have resources because your life affects people other than yourself. Snorts, every move you make now will lead to provision. You'll have enough. You'll make it. You won't give up under stress. The source that fuels you will always be there. This is a new frequency for money. You've turned off the sounds of lack and tuned in to the beats of heaven. You are vibrating at the level of abundance. So, anything that doesn't fit will just fall away on its own. Chosen one, don't be sad about what's going away. It's not rejection. It's getting along. You are letting go of old conversations, places, fears, and even old versions of yourself. You got this as part of your upgrade. You're no longer surviving. You're doing great. You're not just about getting by. You are bravely following your destiny. The new version of you is braver, smarter, and more free. This version is fully funded because the difference you want to make needs both spiritual and financial abundance. You will get more than just money. You will also get good ideas, divine plans, and a vision that will last a lifetime. In this realm, miracles are common. Impossible things become possible. And things that took other people years to happen will happen to you in moments. You'll be in rooms you could only have dreamed of before. You will get invitations you never thought possible. And you will see that it wasn't all random. It was made just for you, chosen one. You no longer have to wait. The stressing is over. You are now living in your paid season. Take a deep breath and let it go. Always remember that you are chosen, that you are protected, and that heaven is behind your life. Take this last word into your spirit, chosen one. You're not going to leave this message the same way you came in. Heaven has said that the time for you to worry is over. As you move into this divine economy, resources will follow your calling. Money, favor, and chances will come to you because you are in line with God's will. This is not going to happen. It's already here. You are in your Kairos moment, which is your appointed time. Dear Anointed One, the drain has become a deposit. The lack into an overflow and the fears wade into the freedom of faith. What you used to chase will now go after you. What you prayed for is now coming true right in front of your eyes. This is not a mistake. It proves something. The supernatural transfer has begun, and now your life is being moved to a place of peace, abundance, and meaning. Chosen one, walk with confidence. Lift your head and bring this blessing with you everywhere you go. You are a vessel of provision, a carrier of overflow, and a living proof that heaven pays for every step. Stay true to God. Stay in line. Stay thankful. The good things are happening right now, and nothing can stop what God has planned. If this word strikes a chord with you, make a promise in the comments to seal it. People can walk in the same divine flow if you share this message. Also, don't forget to subscribe to stay connected to this stream of prophetic words. Go now, chosen one, knowing that the Almighty has your back and will pay for everything. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment. A place where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.